state governments appeal to our private sector participants to come up with more flexible packages that will complement the state government's effort in housing delivery in Lagos State. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I use this occasion to tell the good people of Lagos that the best is yet to come in housing delivery in the state. In the next 3.5 years, Lagosians will witness more low-cost houses coming their way. His Excellency, Governor of Lagos State, Oba Adeyinka Tiunbu, I congratulate you, sir, and welcome you to commission one of your pet projects at Lekki. Thank you all, and enjoy yourself. Thank you.
Wọ́n ní èkó jẹ́ ibi tí wọ́n ti pálé fáwọn aláìnílé tí wọ́n pèsè gbogbo fún gbogbo ẹni tí ò ní. Ilé iṣẹ́ wọn sì ti pinnu wípé àwọn máa pèsè ilé jaburata. Wọ́n ní wọ́n máa pèsè fún àwọn tí wọ́n ń dájọ́ ìpamọ́ kábọ̀ fẹ́tì. Wọ́n ní wọ́n máa pèsè fún ọlọ́dẹ alájọ ilé gbígbé. Wọ́n ní eléyìí yóò ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ á dẹ̀ kó wọn yọ nínú ìgbèkùn àwọn lọ́nà. Yóò ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ láti ní ilé tiwọn. Yóò sì tún gbé ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ní ìfúnpá. Wọ́n ní ọdún 3 àbọ̀ ilé tí ó kù lórí oyè tí a máa lò yìí. Wọ́n ní gbogbo wa ni a máa rí etí wá kó tí wá yóò sì tún fẹ́ wà lọ́wọ́. Wípé ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ìyá ilé ìlú jẹ ẹ̀dùn. Lákòótán wọ́n kí gómìnà káàbọ̀. Wọ́n ní ẹkú ìdíje. Gbogbo wa náà ni wọ́n pèsè.
I'll call on the Honorable Commissioner for Work, Engineer to give some brief remarks. Honorable Commissioner.
Total enhancement of the living standard of Lagosians. This we have been reflecting in the various projects and programs of your administration. This indeed is the cardinal principle behind what we are here to commission. And in ensuring this, the administration of our dynamic government has deemed it fit to always provide in each of our housing estates all the necessary basic infrastructure such as external electrification, water, roads and drainage. Being the arm of government responsible for the provision of these infrastructure in Lagos State, my ministry has been partnering with the Ministry of Housing in this regard since the advent of this administration in 1999. We recorded major achievements in this regard at the Houing estate globally, Abraham-Adeson Housing Estate in Nigeria, commissioned earlier by our administration. It is now the turn of Oba Adeyinka Oyekan Housing Estate here in Lekki, and it is my prayer that inshallah everyone here will also be part of the Lekki Millennium Housing Scheme 2 that will soon be commissioned. As for the scheme being commissioned here today, the contribution of my ministry includes 1. External electrification. This comprises of the following: provision and installation of 3-number 11 kV 500 kVA distribution transformers. This will ensure that residents here will have quality power supply. There will be no brownout at all or low power supply. 2. Construction of low tension and high tension cable network and provision of very sound street lighting network. 2. Water supply. The water supply system comprises of a network of pipes constructed over the entire estate. Let me say here that as a result of the proximity of this estate to Lekki Micro Water Works, my minister has provided a direct connection from the water works to the internal recirculation system. However, in our bid to also ensure the adequate storage in emergencies and other unforeseeable circumstances, we have, in addition to this arrangement, commenced the construction of 225,000 liters groundwater tank and 117,000 liters of overhead tank to service only this estate. 3. Road network. This consists of 1.5 kilometers of single carriageway internal roads made of 80 millimeter interlocking stone pavement finish. Of course, that is the best way to service a terrain of this nation. It is pertinent to mention here that in line with the standards of my ministry, we have provided these roads with service dogs at regular intervals in order to prevent indiscriminate cutting of the roads for utility services. Let me say at this juncture that please, you must not assume that this will be the access to these housing estates. Of course, it is here now because the real access is not yet completed. And we want to assure the landowners too that the access leading to this comes across the junction of Mobolaji Johnson Place housing estate, and it turns by a kilometer to enter here. We have completed the drainage work, and in no distant future that road will be completed. Of course, I must add, NCDA is equally considering making this road from the main Lekki express road. So this estate will have, as a matter of fact, 3 access roads. This one coming from here, the one that is coming through Mobolaji Bankatoni housing estate, Mobolaji Johnson housing estate, and another one by the roundabout through the rear. So everybody here should be rest assured that we are not only concerned about the internal network and provisions, we are equally concerned about adequate access, and those roads will put in place soonest. We must commend the contractor responsible for the provision of this infrastructure. They are Masters Bideco Nigeria Limited. They have done a good job. Also, my appreciation goes to the entire staff of the Special Project Department of my ministry for their effective supervision of this project. I must, and I should, really congratulate my partner, my colleague and friend, Honorable Commissioner for Housing, Alhaji Honorable Rahman Oniran, and his team of dynamic, able lieutenants for this landmark contribution to the housing program of Lagos State. Finally, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for your attention. Masala.
Gbogbo ìgbà òbọ́lá ni yóò máa pàṣẹ. Gbogbo èrò ìlú Èkó Tinubu làwa fẹ́. Gbogbo èrò ìlú Èkó Tinubu làwa fẹ́. Bí gómìnà pé gbà ayẹlẹ, bí gómìnà pé gbà Tinubu ni yóò pàṣẹ. Ohun adáfẹ̀jọ mú wa dára. Àwọn náà gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe wọn kì í wọ ṣe àwọn ìlú máṣẹ́ nìkan. Wọ́n kí gbogbo wa láìjẹ́ ẹnikẹ́ni sí. Wọ́n tún wá sí wa pé àpéjọ síbí lẹ́nu láti ṣayẹyẹ títí ilé tí wọ́n kọ́ sílẹ̀ fún wa yìí. Wọ́n ní gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ó yàtọ̀ fáwọn tó kù. Àwọn míì wọ́n kọ́lé kalẹ̀, wọn ò ní kẹ̀sí láì sí ìjọba ìtìtórí àdúgbò. wọ́n ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti jọ fi tẹ́kọ̀ ní agboolé àyànkùn ìlú kóòlù bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni wọ́n ṣe ní àjà lẹ́yìn náà a tún wá sí ibi láti sí agboolé ti Ọba Adeyinka Oyekan. Wọ́n ní lára tí iléeṣẹ́ wọn fi kópa nínú ti èyí òun náà ni ẹ̀rọ tó ń mú iná wá sí àmọ̀ sí transformer tí wọ́n fi gbé síbẹ̀. Wọ́n ní eléyìí fún wa ní ìdánilójú pé ní agboolé yìí ní ìgbà gbogbo ni iná máa wá sí òsì ní máa ṣẹ́jú pàdé tó máa fi ìdí iná àbẹ́là. Wọ́n tún pèsè àwọn iná ojú títì wọ́n ti pèsè ẹ̀ síbẹ̀ omi ti wọbẹ̀. Wọ́n ní direct ni wọ́n mú omi yìí fún ọmọ ọjọ́ yìí páìpù mọ́ra wọn. Wọ́n ní ó tẹ̀sán ní ètò kan tí wọ́n ti ṣe tó jẹ́ pé yóò máa gbómi pamọ́ tí wọ́n máa rí omi lò nígbà tí ilẹ̀ bá já tí omi bá lọ. Ètò ọ̀nà ti wà níbẹ̀, ọ̀nà kéréje ni wọ́n ti ṣe. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti pèsè sí ẹ̀gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ ọ̀nà náà. Wọ́n tún ṣe ọ̀nà náà ní eléyìí tí kò ní máa jẹ́ kí wọ́n máa wú ọ̀nà tí wọ́n ti sọ̀dà sí nígbà tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ mú ìkankan wọlé. Wọ́n ní lóòótọ́ bí a ṣe ọ̀nà tó wọ agboolé ìyá ò sí ìjọba sí. Wọ́n ní wọ́n ti ń ṣètò iṣẹ́ láti ṣe lọ. Wọ́n ní ọ̀nà mẹ́ta ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ òun náà ló máa wọ agboolé náà láti ẹsẹ̀ ìgbìmọ̀ ọgbọ́n ti lájíjọ ọ̀sìn ká fi kọjá kúrò ń bẹ̀. Owó kò níran tí wọ́n jẹ́ kọmíṣánná ilé iṣẹ́ tó ń kọ́lé àti gbogbo òṣìṣẹ́ wọn pátápátá.
Thank you very much. On a grand occasion like this, memories do occur.
Building a house befitting the state of excellence is no bother. Witnessing to entertain us with
In order to put the infrastructures together, we have messages to level. So we want to have them. His Excellency, sir, these are some of the contractors that are available here today. Others are unavailable absent. So I'm inviting them for your recognition.
Welcome you all to this historic landmark in the history of housing development in this country. This event is historic because it marks the delivery of the pledge which we made to the people of Lagos in course of our campaign for our first time in office. We promised to provide not just shelter but home for people. We promise to improve the housing market. We promise to terminate speculative activities of non-developers. We promise to encourage developers and transform financial activities and the housing industry, to provide meaningful jobs for our contractors, artisans, and various people within the industry. We promised then that we will transform Lagos State. We promised to follow the legacy of Houing, to do what he said then, and that is still true today, that housing, after food, housing is the most important need of humanity. We promise that we do everything possible to transform our areas from poverty to prosperity. That promise is being kept. 100 days ago, we were sworn in for the second time. Let me use this opportunity to thank all of you in Ethiopia local government for voting solidly for us from National Assembly election to the presidential and gubernatorial election and to the State House of Assembly elections. All of it we won soundly and resoundingly. Thank you very much a million times. Our determination to ensure that Nigerians not only own their own homes, but they move from poverty to economic prosperity and galvanize the housing industry that connects the poor is on course. What is the problem of housing industry in the country? It's lack of mortgage, the question of cash and carry, lack of consensus developers, lack of strong determination and the people's will to banish poverty. Financial institutions are hereby called upon to put all resources together and establish long-term funds. long-term money that we facilitate home ownership mortgages. Give the opportunity to people who really want house. Keeping people from being permanent tenants and transform them to landlord of hope, landlord of prosperity. The housing industry is yet to reach the average level that will bring the economic activities of this country to a sustainable growth. Housing industry not only satisfies the need of the country or ordinary people, but is a great economic contributor to the development and growth of our financial institution. We better use the means, including various financial instruments, including pension funds, insurance funds, and order to establish a variable mortgages. Why our own is to provide the opportunity for those lands, and we can subsidize the interest rate. We will do it. We will make the housing industry a great contributor to our economic growth. It is done all over the world. We could see what Lekki has become today. Our tactical and strategic approach to development is yielding tremendous amount of results and good results. We are not making Lekki the heaven of land speculators any longer. If you are ready to develop, we form a partnership with you, you will develop. Those who hang on to various land undeveloped, be ready to surrender them. We will take it away and give those who have the money to develop. Today, that problem is gone and will be gone forever. Here we are again. When we started, to our detractors it looked impossible. We are delivering on our goods and converting money to real estate and recovering our investment. We are doing it. We will continue to do that. The road network that we embark upon, all the segment of Lekki, will be done to the satisfaction of all investors in this housing estate. You have listened to the Honorable Commissioner for Works on the road network. The coordination of the Ministry of Housing that this administration purposely established when we assumed office is yielding a lot of results. We thank all the members of the ministry and thank you, the new Honorable Commissioner, Ministry of Housing. Now, some critics don't understand financial engineering that is necessary to build the houses for the poor. Yes, as you have a mixed bag of investment opportunity, it is necessary to have those variable baskets diversified in a manner that you use one money from one sector to finance the other. That is what we are talking about, and that is what we are doing. Because you need a profit element of the middle income and high income house to deposit fund the house for the poor. It is only by that you will not run out and be only one-term governor. The houses that we build for the middle income and the rich, say no for rich, the profit you make there is now transferred to the other areas of low income in order to be able to sustain development of that section. That is the strategy. That is brainwork. That is sensible. This estate we are commissioning today is an investment of over 1.2 billion naira. As we recover fully from that, we have made money for the financial institutions too along the line, and we have given job opportunity to artisans. You could see a lot of brick molders over there. Here, the carpenters have been fed, water suppliers have benefited, ordinary artisans, welders, bricklayers, painters. And the policy we embark upon, we will soon announce a comprehensive one too, is that those who supply paint to this property train our people, ordinary people, the good boys, pick from the street, train them how to paint so that we can give them a future and become a good contributor to the future of our society. We will continue that policy of training the area boys to become plumbers, painters, and maintenance officers in this type of estate and many other ones. We will soon announce a highly comprehensive section of that policy. Again, we have been able to complete this project with the support from some of our bankers. We thank them. Members of the Ministry of Housing, we must embark and concentrate now on properly low-income houses. As I said, the civil servants, all government workers, it is your time. It is your time. We will do everything possible to ensure you own your own homes. And own them for posterity and for prosperity. This housing estate that was christened Millennium Housing Estate Lekki Phase 2 is being christened today after that great man, the late Oba of Lagos, Oba Adeyinka Oyekan II. You have to put second there, Mr. Housing Commissioner, so that you know which Oyekan you are talking about. Oyekan II estate. Because of his contribution to our society, to his memory, and in a way to permanently put his interest and his name as a great Oba of Lagos. Kabiyesi Legusi, who happened to be in-law to the Oba, we will talk about a Legusi of Ikatela and the in-law of Oba of Lagos. I don't know what in-laws are about, but okay, we will talk about that when I return to the seat, Kabiyesi. It is, ladies and gentlemen, it is to the glory of God and the benefit of humanity. It is my pleasure to commission this estate which I christened Oba Adeyinka Oyekan